What's up, everyone? This is Mark Parson, and still working on this course for you guys. It's free, and I think we're at video 9. Okay, like I said, I've been working on this for the past couple of days to put it out there. I'm not sure who's gonna actually watch it, but if you stumble across, you should, if you have the persistence and you just think of it like in Arnold Schwarzenegger's book Total Recall, that you're gonna put a great amount of repetition working these strategies, you will improve and you will get really good at this. Okay, so we've talked about a few things. We talked about the intro. We looked at the Fibonacci sequence. We learned about that. The Mandelbrot set, how that applies to what we do. We trade the Fibonacci sequence basically on here, and we understand the time frames, which is extremely important. Do the Mandelbrot set, as above, so below. Okay. We got some moving averages on there, some indicators that I'm going to send you as well. And then we're going to get our account set up. Okay. So you must email me. Make sure you go in the description box and get the email, so that I can see the indicators and just tell you how to set everything up with the broker and everything. Okay. We talked about the law of attraction. I told you to watch the movie The Secret, because the mindset is very important. You can have all the tools and all the resources you need, and guess what? Still lose. Alright? And so you gotta have them. You gotta have the right mindset, and that takes time. It's a process. That's subliminals. Alright. So now we're gonna talk about the pivots. Now this is another indicator, part of the system how we trade. We're just gonna trade toward the pivots, okay? We're gonna have it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what kind of pip buffer to have. If you don't know what a pip buffer is, make sure you look at the previous videos. That's up to you, because everybody has different risk tolerance. Okay, but you already know the formula. Account balance divided by pip buffer equals money per trade, and that's how I do it. You can set your stop losses according to your risk tolerance. Okay, so I'm going to put it on here. Okay, very simple, not necessarily easy if you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to take these horizontal lines off. Oh, I'm just going to put up. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So we got rid of that. We got the yellow brick road, the strength, and we've gone over consolidation and the crossover of the 200 400 and the yellow brick road over the red. Alright, let's go ahead and put this one. This is the indicator I have to send you. Okay, we're going to put our auto pivot points. Now our pivot points are different from the ones like that investing.com, which we're going to go over that as well. About the news, got to learn how to do some fundamental trades. And we're going to go over interest rates for countries and everything. But right now we're just going to trade the Euro USD. Now this is the USD JPY, but I'm just using this just because. Okay. So pivot points. What is a pivot point? You got three different types of pivot points. Not necessarily aware because I only trade one, which is Fibonacci. Okay. Now you can go to babypips.com and look up pivot points and just understand what that means. I mean, think about the word pivot, pivotal. Alright, so possible reversal, the breaks through usually continues to go. But the point is, this is how I trade it. Okay, so let's say you got the weekly and the daily. Okay, basically the market. I'm gonna keep it really simple. This is how I trade the pivot points. I'm going to take 3/4 of the daily pivot. So within that day, I'm expecting the market, the current price, to go at least 3/4. So let's say the market's right here, and that's the daily pivot for today. When it opens. When is it open? At the beginning of the day. When is the beginning of the day? 5 p.m. and about 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. when the time changes. for Eastern time. All right, the market's gonna go at least, and sometimes it goes away for you first, so that's why you gotta have a good pip, big pip buffer. It may go away first and then rally and go back towards that pivot. Okay, but I know that at least 3/4, so I can follow the yellow brick road. Like I said, you're always gonna have the yellow brick road. All right, understand that. Then when you see that thing start to bend and start to go towards your daily pivot, I set my take profit, which I showed how to do that, about 3/4. So if it's right here, I'll set my take profit about right here, and then I'll just relax. I have my most of the time I'll trade it at 500 pip buffer, but like I said, the risk tolerance is on you, and I'll just wait until that trade goes out. Sometimes if I see it and say, and I guess I'll talk about a trio trade, but not right now. That's a little bit more advanced. So, but first, I'll look at the yellow brick road, gauge if I want to wait until it goes even further down more, and then I'll get in so I can get even more pips. That's how I trade the daily. And sometimes it can be late. It can take a little time to get there, but what I've seen is it usually always gets there. Okay, but that's how I day trade. I'm not talking about scalping or anything else like that. I'm just talking about a day trade. It takes me about 10 minutes to gauge the market and then get in my positions. Okay, same thing for the week. All right, so let's just say the market was down here at the beginning of the week. When is the beginning of the week? Well, you already know that now. I'll look at the yellow brick road, put in my position. I'll make sure I have my pip buffer according to my risk tolerance, and then I'll make my move. Okay. Oh, I gotta make sure I do this, guys, before we even the risk disclaimer on the forex market, and make sure this is educational purpose only and what I would do. So understand that trading foreign currencies can be a challenge and a potential profitable opportunity for investors. So what does that mean? Hey, look, you can make a lot of money, but guess what? You can lose it all as well. So just be aware of that and get advice from the financial independent financial advisor if you have any doubts. Okay, what you can do is you can pause this part of the video and read this whole thing. Again, I'm for the most part just telling people to do this on their demo to practice, and exactly what I would do, especially if I was in college. Okay, so I want to make sure that was understood. All right, that's how I do it. I said 3/4. I make sure that I got a nice pip buffer and a low volume. Oh yeah, well that's part of the pip buffer. You do that, and that's part of our system, one of our accounts. We do it on separate accounts as well. So I have my weekly and daily on a separate account. I'll maybe scalp on another account. I'll do the fractal strategy on another one. So there's a million ways to make $1 million. Okay, but this system has worked since I've known it, since my mentor taught me this, and it's really cool. Okay, like I said, I'll send it to you. And then we have the other automatic Fibonacci points as well, daily resistance and daily support. What you'll start to notice is the market within the day likes to play within the daily R2, which is resistance, and then the daily S2, which is support. So it likes to play in between that within the day. Now, sometimes these pivot points could be late before it gets to you in profit or crosses. They usually like to at least get there, get near it. If it doesn't reverse, it may tap it. And sometimes it likes to bust through, but it's usually on point. Okay? Within a week, it should get to that 3/4 mark. We get in, we get out, and we're done for the week. Same thing with the day. I've learned not to get back in. Just let it go. Alright? Take your profit, get out of the market, and be happy with it. And wait till the next day for the daily pivot, and wait till the next week on the weekly pivot. So again, I'll send you this information. Just got to make sure you email me. And that's the pivot points for this video. Again, like I said, make sure you, let me see. Oh, and lastly, I got like 5 more minutes. This is what you do. with that being said, now you set up a demo account. It's $50,000 in a demo. Okay, it's fake money. It's not real money, but it's market conditions. And alright, and what you do is, I've given you everything you need to know. Well, not everything, but a lot of what you need to know from a beginner standpoint to start practicing. Set in your mind that you're going to do this for the next 5 years, and you're going to put as much time every day to improve and start to notice things. And then what we're going to do is start a new group so you can talk amongst each other, and get better every day. But it's up to you. Okay, I'd rather you look at the market for yourself, not necessarily depend on other people. Alright, you're going to set up your account, and I'll help you set it up. Make sure you email me so I can give you how we do it, and send you the link. $50,000, you're going to do the exact opposite of winning. Okay, you're going to try to lose that $50,000 on your demo. Okay, demo. Alright, in the demo account, which is fake money, and I want you to see how it looks when an account is about to be lost. The last thing a person wants to do is get in the market, not have a clue of what they're doing in live market, and when they get to that point where they're about to lose an account and it's blinking red, which you'll see, and they're like, what's going on? Why is it happening? Well, guess what? You didn't follow the system. You didn't follow you're not disciplined at all. Okay? And that's why you lost, because you're not disciplined. This funny thing is, my mentor got on me and my friend because we got in the market and he told us to do that, and we just started winning. We're like, hey, we won. We're winning on our demo. And he said, didn't I tell you to lose it? Okay? So I don't want to have to get on you about that, alright? When you email me, and then we'll talk, we'll meet up, all of that stuff, okay? So, $50,000. I'll help you set everything up to make sure you got everything, the platform straight, in the right platform, that the big boy is straight on, okay? And then, the goal is to lose as fast as possible. I even got my daughter doing it, okay? She's only 9. So if she's 9 and she's doing it, how much more can you do? Okay? Make sure you get it going, and make sure $50,000 and lose as fast as possible in the demo. And we're going to go more in depth on the fractals, Fibonacci, the pip buffer, pivots. We're just going to do more and more, okay? We're going to improve and show you some cool strategies. Alright, Smart Parson, signing off. Have a great day.